Hello all, this is Anupama Zavalgi here and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk to you all about Ho'oponopono. This is an ancient Hawaiian practice and you can say that it's a nice problem solving tool. So what can this be used for? We can use it to solve any kind of problems. They could be relationship problems. You can use it for your financial problems. You can use it for your career issues and maybe anything that health issues. That's another thing that this works out great for. So the Ho'oponopono, the word, if you just hear this word, it feels like this must be some kind of a difficult practice. But actually, this practice is very, very simple. The word Ho'oponopono means to set right, or to, you can say, to correct. So the thing that we are doing with this practice is that we are correcting our mistakes, our past mistakes. And this practice involves saying, just four sentences and sentences or words, you can say, and you just repeating those again and again to yourself. So you're not saying this to anybody. You're repeating this to yourself. And this really helps. So you also see that those problems that you're facing, if you say these mantras or this prayer, whatever you want to call it, those start changing. Those start the problem start solving. This practice was made famous by Dr. Yu Len. He was working at the mental hospital for criminals in the Hawaii. That was a state hospital, and the hospital was, there was there was nobody thought that these patients who were mentally ill and also criminals would get better. So and there was just high turnaround. People didn't want to work there, so hospital staff constantly kept changing. And they say that there was so much negativity there that even the paint would not stick on the walls. That's how negative the environment was. So when Dr. Yu Lin joined this facility, he asked for all the files for the patient. And the most surprising part was that once he got the files, he never actually interacted with the patients. He never ever met those patients or talked to them in any form. All he used to do was he used to, open the patient's file, and then he used to repeat this Ho'oponopono prayer, thinking about that patient, and he used to repeat that to himself. And slowly but surely, the patient started getting better. So everyone was really surprised, because these patients were people that who everybody thought that they are never going to be better. So some patients were released after a few years, or some patients went back to the jails because remember, these were all criminals. How did this work? It was very strange. So when Joe Vitale, who's a teacher featured in the Secret movie and was also in the book, he heard of this incident. How Dr. Yu Lin did this. So he was very interested. He met him. He learned this practice from him. Together, they wrote a book, Zero Limits, and that book and then actually helped to spread this practice of Ho'oponopono all over the world. So what is this prayer? I'm sure you're all wondering, what is this prayer that can solve all the problems in your life? So the prayer involves saying just four sentences. So the first one is, I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. So all you need to do is repeat these sentences to clear the problems in your life. So what is the basic theory behind this practice of Ho'oponopono? So what the Hawaiian culture, what they believe is, like, this practice is actually taking 100% responsibility for your life. So I've already done a video on taking 100% responsibility for your life, right? So I'm sure some of you must have watched it. If you haven't, I will give the link in the description box. I would really request you to go back and watch that video, because that tells us, that the success that you're getting in your life is because of what you are doing, what so you need to take 100% responsibility for what is going on in your life. This practice of Ho'oponopono goes a step further. It says that you are taking responsibility not just for what you have done in this life, but also previous lifetimes, and also everything that has been handed down to you by your ancestors. So, we have a lot of subconscious programming that runs our lives. So they say that, all the memories that we have from our previous birth, from our ancestors, are all stored within us. And the life that we are seeing right now is replaying all those memories. So all that, God has made us in his, like him. So basically, we need to show God-like qualities, but God is very fair to everybody. God is not partial. God is not judgmental. But so that they say is, whatever opinions, beliefs, and judgments that we have are not that what is our original state. It is what that all those beliefs, everything is acquired. And I've already done videos on, subconscious programming, how that reticular activation system, that filter that we have in our mind, and we get programmed between 3 to 8 years when we really don't know that we are being programmed. And maybe, our ancestors must have gotten programmed that way, so it goes back generations. So, we carry a lot of beliefs with us in our subconscious mind, which we are not conscious of. So what they say is, all the problems that you see in your life are actually opportunities for us to clear all those memories. So the law of attraction says that what we put out is what we get, right? So that's how, like attract likes, like. So all that we are seeing, all the problems, the difficulties we are seeing is because of some program or memory that is playing in us. And that is what we are going to clear with this Ho'oponopono. So, what the practice says is, actually the problem is not the problem. How we are reacting to the problem is the actual problem. It's a little difficult to understand. Just 100% responsibility, you suddenly feel, oh, I'm not just this life, but past lives, my ancestors, what they have done. I have no idea. Why should I take responsibility? All these thoughts, I'm sure came to my mind also. So the thing is, for this, a little bit of understanding how the mind works, how we are programmed. A lot of teachers are telling us the same thing. Now, since we are using the law of attraction, you can say that, they're just taking this 100% responsibility. What happens is, that we come out of those lower frequencies. Because we do a lot of practices for, attracting the things that we want. Maybe you have done a goal picture, maybe you're visualizing. But for most of part of the day, if you are in those bottom lower level of frequencies, like fear, worry, guilt, anxiousness, could be any of those, those are frequencies are going to keep your frequency down, So that's what you're going to attract. So this Ho'oponopono says that whatever you're seeing is just like a mirror. We have already done the mirror exercise. So here the mirror is not just what is going on inside us at this moment, but what has been with what we have been carrying all our life. So those things that we are not even aware of, all that is also mirroring in our lives. So, what gave me a little bit more clarity was when I heard Dr. Yulin's disciple, you can say, Mabel Katz. She takes now workshops on this, and she has books also on Ho'oponopono. So what she said got me a little clarity. What she says is, that whatever is showing up in our lives is like, you can say, it's like you can see that on the screen, on the computer screen. And what we are doing is we are resisting that, right? We don't want that we don't like what we are seeing, all the problems that we see on the screen. But so we are constantly talking to the screen. What we are saying is, we are trying to prove that we are right. We are fighting with it. We are resisting it. But the screen cannot do anything. what goes on is what goes behind this scene, what is happening that we are seeing projected on the computer screen is what matters. And we also know, nobody knows, right? The program, there are a lot of programs going on that make sure that we see things on the screen. So these for them is, they say, is all the memories that we have, all the programs that we have in our subconscious mind. So now what do we need to do? Just talking to the screen, talking is not going to help. What we need to do is actually press the delete key to erase what is on the screen. So these mantras that you have in the Ho'oponopono practice act as a delete key. So what we are doing is we are actually giving power to our, you can call our higher self, or you can say it's the universe or God, whatever you believe in. You can say that we are giving power to that higher being to clear our memories. So we cannot do that. We are just letting go and letting God, as she says, So that's the way this practice works. So, this is a very simple practice. Actually, we have become so analytical now. So we tend to analyze all this. So I think I would recommend just doing it, just trying it out, and just with the belief that let's try it out and see if it works. So have an open mind. Open mind is very necessary to do this practice. Practice is very simple. You are saying just these 4 mantras. Actually, he says only thank you and I love you is enough. So, we are thanking those problems that because they have showed up in our lives, we get a chance to clear these memories. So we are setting those things right is the meaning of this. And then, you are being, when you say, I love you, or you say, thank you are experiencing those higher vibrations of love and gratitude. Because we have already seen so many times, I've told, gratitude is one of the highest vibrations. So we are feeling grateful for this opportunity to clean this. So anytime any kind of problem shows up in your lives, you're going to repeat these phrases, and then slowly but surely the problem will go away because you are changing your internal dialogue. And the way I use it is, what happens when I use this is I have realized that it brings me in the present moment. So, sometimes, we keep arguing with people in our minds, we are trying to prove to them that we are right or this should not happen. So that constant self-talk that goes on in our minds, that actually lowers our vibration. So when you use, immediately if you start saying thank you, I love you, or you can say, as Mabel Katz, she says, let go and let God, or, I trust and let go. So any phrase you can use, need not even be those 4 sentences that are there, whatever comes to you, but immediately it brings you in the present moment. It cuts your train of thought, and then once you clear this, you actually become inspired to take, you get inspiration to take the right action. So the whole purpose of this Ho'oponopono practice is to actually, become conscious, come into the present moment, and be inspired to take the right action. So here, instead of taking all the burden onto you, you are just letting go, letting your higher power guide you. Because we all have that higher self with us. So we are, getting out of the way and getting this higher self to help us, to guide us. So you can do this. It's supposed to be done 24 hours a day. Whenever you are conscious, you can do it. Actually, when you see a problem and when you see that problem, and instead of, saying this prayer, whatever the phrases that you want to say, whatever resonates with you, you can say those phrases and then actually think of, how you are going to respond. So this, I've shared that E plus R is equal to O equation in that 100% responsibility video. So this E plus R event has happened. Your response can be this prayer, so that outcome definitely will change because you are changing your vibration here. So all the law of attraction, even though you do all the practices, they may not give results if you are constantly in a negative vibration of, fear, anger, resentment and stuff like that. So this helps you that way, it just raises your vibration so that whatever you are asking for can come into your life. And instead of taking all the, it just, I think, makes you a little lighter. My experience is that saying this prayer makes me lighter, because we carry so much of baggage with us. So this helps in that. So I would want you all to try it, and let me know in the comment section what you think. If you're already using this practice, you can share that also. Maybe for some specific problems like money and all, I'll share in later videos, what you can do. But for this, any problem, just saying this 4 sentences or just saying thank you, I love you, it will definitely make a difference. So try it out and let me know. If you like the video, press the like button. I would highly recommend you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any part of the journey. Share it with anybody who could use it, who's going through a difficult time right now and who could use a Ho'oponopono prayer. So share it with them, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.